Joining me now, Peter Suneson from Walking Mountains. Thanks so much for coming on the show today, Peter.
Thanks for having me. It's always a blast to come in.
We were talking about our weekends and stuff that we did, stuff that we didn't do. And something that I wanted to do this past weekend was go for a hike, but I never did. Do you have any recommendations for hiking?
Absolutely. Across the board, our county and this valley has some of the most incredible hiking in the entire country. From Booth Falls, all the East Vail hikes west into Glenwood Canyon. Fantastic stuff, and there are also lots of people, including Walking Mountains, that will take visitors to our valley out on those trails.
Awesome. Let's talk a little bit about your guided hikes, because I know that you also have started a few new ones this year.
Exactly. So we're calling this Peak Week for our guided backcountry hiking program, and we're going to take a group up to Notch Mountain tomorrow. It's a 13er, incredible hike. It looks like Mount of the Holy Cross is right in your backyard. I mean, the pictures are incredible. Wednesday, we're actually going to head up to Mount of the Holy Cross, so we're going to do our first 14er. We're going to attempt our first 14er. Gorgeous hike. It's going to be a long day, but we're all thrilled that we get to do it. And then on Friday, we're heading over to Machine Gun Ridge, which is where the Camp Hale the soldiers at Camp Hale would practice their artillery fire. Mm-hmm. So it's an incredible treeless ridge line that we get 360-degree panoramas. Some incredible hikes this week.
Awesome. I love Camp Hale, and I have never, I haven't hiked Holy Cross. I've done a 14er before, but I know that they are a little bit difficult. So when somebody's going out for their first hike, maybe it's their first 14er and they're coming along with you, what advice do you have for them?
So my first advice is, if you are just into Colorado, you're visiting from Florida, you just came to Colorado, you're trying to do Holy Cross tomorrow, my advice is don't do it. Mm-hmm. It takes a little while to get acclimated. People react differently above 12,000, 13,000 feet. Our bodies just process oxygen differently. So my kind of tips and tricks are drink tons of water. If you're new in town, drink, eat healthy. You're on vacation, so you might want a glass of wine here and there. Try to hold off if you can. The diuretics in it will kind of affect your body in the way it processes that oxygen. So lots of water, healthy food, plenty of sleep, and then just gradually work your way up. Maybe a 12,000, maybe 12,000 foot peak, maybe you Neva Peak to get started, then try Notch, then Holy Cross, work your way up.
Now you also have some cool trails behind Walking Mountains as well, and you do some hikes along those trails?
Absolutely. So, and today is actually kind of an exciting day for us. Buck Creek is right up behind Walking Mountains campus, and today we are working with the Adopted Trail Rangers from the United States Forest Service, our first Adopted Trail work day, where we're actually going to be out on Buck Creek Trail, improving it for the long run, doing some sustainability work, some tread work, and really improving that trail. And that is an awesome access to Red and White Road. You can actually hike up Buck Creek from behind Walking Mountains, connect to the Red and White Mountain Road, and get yourself into Vail, if you wanted, if you had lots of time.
How can we adopt a trail if that's something on our list of things to
do?
So
that is a great question, and that's something that I've been running into because I'm managing the hiking program. I run into different people who have adopted trail. I ran into Michael Dunahay over on Grouse Creek last week. I've seen the VMS students out on Booth Falls. Contact the U.S. Forest Service. Their Adopted Trail Ranger is out. I think we have most of the trails adopted in the county, but they can always provide more information about how to get yourself on that list, and whenever a trail becomes available, they can adopt it. And it's a great program, kind of the first. This is a pilot program for the nation, so we're thrilled to be a part of it and have a trail right in our backyard.
Not only do you have some fun things for the kids, but you have great fun for the adults as well.
Absolutely, and for the kids, our backcountry hikes are primarily for adults only, but for children and families, we have 3 different guided hikes a day at 11, 2, and 7 up at our Nature Discovery Center. On the weekends, our Walking Mountain Science Center campus in Avon, we have daily guided nature walks at 2 o'clock that anyone can join. So all kinds of opportunities, all ages.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter, for joining me today. Looking forward to the Adopted Trail later this afternoon. And walkingmountains.org for more information. You can get a hold of Peter, and he'll take you out on an awesome guided hike, perhaps this weekend. Coming up, Mark Sassy has a look at your weather.